And for most entrepreneurs, let's say they have a product and the product is $1,500. Is there a rule like you should be spending at least 1,500 a day to sell a $1,500 product? Because people always ask, how much should I spend on ads? Or does it really depend? There's no set rule or marker where they can start.
You kind of probably know the answer because it depends. But here's the way you think about it, right? Success metrics is what I call them. And it's always about like what would success look like given the circumstances that I have. What you deem success might not be possible, but you got to have something to go against. Generally speaking, if I got a $1,500 product, I'm going to be looking at it as what else am I going to sell them to get a function of what I can invest, right?
Yeah.
Versus like, well, I only got this $1,500 and I got to run ads and be profitable and I need to be able to do that consistently. Good luck. I mean, it's possible, but it's hard, especially in today's climate. I'm just being honest, right? Now, again, that number is probably going to be small relative to a competitor because they selling them a $1,500 thing and then they selling them something else and something else and something else. They get $1,000 profit and they can put all of that in the ads because they're going to make their money when they sell them the next thing. So that's what you're up against, right? But nonetheless, like that's the math that I would go to first. And then in my tests, depending on what my tests are, that's going to then dictate to me, is it possible for me to reach my goals or do I got to do something different to do that? And that's essentially how the thought process that I kind of go through that I would recommend people go through when they're thinking about it.